Amazing soul family, how are you guys doing? I welcome you to Soulstarot. So you know what? We're doing this reading for our amazing watchers who suggested that I should do this reading in Hindi, but I'm going to do that later. I'm going to do this reading wherein we know that Jupiter is transiting in the house of Pisces, which is going to be amazing. I am so looking forward to it. Why? Because there is this hidden abundance which is going to come in such an unexpected way that you can't even imagine. But again, there are few signs that are going to benefit majorly. There are some that will possibly see it slow, steady. But again, everything is going to be linked with the pictorial cards that I'm going to explain. So I'm not going to talk about astrology in deep per se, but I'm going to give you just like a glimpse as to what is the impact of Jupiter in the house of Pisces. It is about abundance. It is about bestowing abundance in all forms possible. It's higher self coming around, talking to you. Spirituality would be big for many. It would be about the ethos playing right. It would be about the individual self. It would be about simple clarity, but ensure expansion, if you understand what I mean. It is about taking everything and seeing everything in the big way. But before I start with it, do watch your sun, moon and rising when you watch the reading, okay? And whenever you're supposed to watch the reading, you're going to do so. But if this resonates with you, if you come across the reading, please subscribe to the channel, support the channel. And it's the journey, not the destination, that matters, right? So let's not postpone joy and let's dive in, okay? So Jupiter, in its own sign of spirituality, considering it has that impact of Ketu, right? Pluto, vision, it's imagination, it is detailing, it is abundance, influential abundance is how I would put it. So just see where the sun moon is, so that you can make out the most out of this reading, right? Now, whatever, it's like that 999 energy, fruition, completion around the corner, right? So this is how Jupiter in this house is going to affect, right? So as per the understanding, there is a Gemini that would really benefit a lot. There would be Taurus that would really gain a lot. There is the energy of Sagittarius that would gain a lot out of this. And of course, we're going to see what else pops out. Okay. So for Aries, as I surrender to the light, Michael briefly shows the messages we need to see through tarot and the messages for the highest good for the one watching. So it's going to be an encapsulated reading, keep that in mind, okay, depending upon the transit. So let's see what pops out for my Aries. So cross watcher, my love, you're welcome, but use the inner compass when you connect with the reading. I think in your placement it is in the 9th and the 12th house, if I'm not mistaken. It is going to bring about a change, of course, definitely. Yeah, I told you, Piscean energy, Cancerian energy, this is really trusting your intuition in the most refined way, because it is going to get expansive now. So disappointments that would appear to you, but you would be able to handle it in the most beautiful way, because psychically, intuitively, your higher self, as I said, is going to really guide you through, and you would have that kind of head to you. So basically, I think you'll be in a good space when it comes to job, when it comes to your work, when it comes to anything that is not expected, but you'll be able to handle it beautifully. You would not feel stuck per se. Yeah, see the Emperor, Taurus. So we have, the truth of the matter is, it is very auspicious. So being, like I said, watch your sun, moon, rising. So Aries, moon, whatever. The truth of the matter is that it is going to bring about unexpected happiness to you, comfort to you, ease to you, right? Going forward, it could also be linked with a person in question, and the guides tell you to take that leap of faith and go forward, and not to, you know, just trust your intuition about the person, if at all, we are talking about that in that direction. So it's going to be very auspicious, it's going to be very comfortable, your career will be steady, smooth, and those who are in the education would definitely feel more inclined, would feel more energetic, and would go like it's Six of Swords, Gemini, Libra. Again, as I said, it's about everything comforting, everything coming around for the good, everything happening for the good, and you would be able to deal with it so beautifully. Okay, the core area, I think, where the energy needs to play is what we'll see. I'm going to pull out the divine direction for Aries. So considering your positioning, in your chart, the final results, kind of talk. But here what we see is that trust your intuition, follow your intuition, because it's guiding you through. It's going to take you through whatever felt very disappointing, whatever felt not right, would feel very okay now. You would feel very okay now, because that change is going to come. Especially when it comes to your home front. Why? Because there would be happiness and you'll be making peace with it. And Jupiter's aspect definitely is considered very amazing. And we have ground. It is time to ground and center your energy, be truly present in your life, which means that whatever you're doing in the moment, in the place, just continue doing that. So everything will fall into place. Just be very careful as to where you're putting your energy and why. Okay, with the Emperor here, just make sure where are you putting the energy. Once you do that, you'll be proud. Be proud of who you are, where you've been, and where you're going. So whether it's something to do with your past, that kind of resonates with some of you, not obviously many of you, but keep in view that if it's about the matter of love, it's going to be perfectly okay. It's going to you just have to center yourself, ground yourself, heal out of it, and you would see that with Jupiter aspecting, you would just feel so comfortable, Aries. Amazing. So let's move on and do Taurus now. Taurus, hi, welcome you back. Timestamped, go to the initial intro as to what does Jupiter transiting, in the house of Pisces brings to you. You're one of the finest and the luckiest signs with this transit who's going to make the most out of it, okay? Just make sure that you watch your moon sign, okay? Where is it? And if you're a cross watcher, as I said, make sure that you use your inner compass, okay? Timestamped, the reading is... Your dreams and desires are turning into reality. They are turning into reality. So I don't do reversals on the channel, keep that in mind. And also I dabble in the Vedic and the Western astrology. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please do. Never postpone joy, and you would receive abundance in ways that you can't imagine, okay? So this is going to be a situation where you're going to say, you know what, I am so lucky. I am so lucky. That would be the energy, Taurus, you will be in. So let's see what's coming up for you. I don't know, I just see, wow, there's this Cancerian energy, Pisces. Again, Queen of Cups, for me, this is very nurturing, very sure. So, just a heads up when I say, being the 8th and the 11th Lord, depending, where it is placed. With the Jupiter transiting, do watch your natal chart. The outcome is something which would be very nurturing, would feel so nurturing, would feel so complete, would feel so beautiful, so positive, that you would just say that, you know what, I feel the best, and on top of creativity, I am ready to go for higher learnings, I am ready for collaborations, I am ready to take up anything that comes my way. And it's like giving and receiving equally, and saying that, I will make that extra effort to make sure that whether I have to, bring about happiness in my relationships, whether I have to bring about happiness in my education, about higher learning, or it's about happiness in my career zone. Wow. So yeah, I know I get a sun vibe for you guys. Jupiter is definitely offering you growth. See, 6 of Wands, success is what we get. I told you, the sun, the energy, the light is pouring down. It is going to be an amazing time for you guys. You are just going in the right direction. Just make sure that you continue doing what you're doing right now. Don't push yourself for anything that does not feel right, because this Queen of Cups is very intuitive as well, right? So make sure that you follow the right direction. You're going in the right direction, because it's bringing a lot of success to you. It's bringing a lot of gains for you. King of Wands, my God, Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, maybe, that's the kind of energy. Again, it is really about seeing it, divine, feminine, masculine energy, balancing it all out. Success is what I see. You're in the right direction, headed towards. Your efforts are going to be supremely rewarded. Whether it's a love partnership that we're talking about, considering, thinking, it is going to be a huge success. Just make sure that you put in the right kind of energy. Do not feel confused about it anymore. Just see, because it's about passion. It is about knowing that this is the right one, higher learning, intuitively pursuing it. Married, if you're married and there are certain issues that you've seen, they're going to get sorted. I think Taurus, for you would be extremely benefited, by this transit, because Saturn, in the 10th house, has that kind of impact. Jupiter being in the 11th. I don't know how, like I said, do watch a sun moon. Rahu in the 12th. It is everything coming into play for you. Okay, so just make sure that you maintain the balance and don't go overboard. Okay, because at times unexpected gains and major changes can be very overwhelming. Okay, so let's see what is the divine direction we need to see for my Taurus. It's amazing. I am so looking forward for this transit. So looking forward. Guys, I don't know why many of you watch, but I just see that, you don't subscribe. Please do, because that helps the channel grow. And it's just about you hitting the button, right? Just saying, stay positive, as I'm positive by saying it. So it is about positivity, it's about smiling, and everything is going fabulously well. So as I said, this is 6 of Wands energy. So whatever you're doing, just continue doing it. Do not question it. And I send you so much love and light. Let's move on to Geminis. Hello my gems, how are you guys doing? I welcome you to Soulstarot. So you know what? I am back doing a reading. Jupiter transiting in Pisces. Go to the astro details. It's time stamped initially. I've shared a few bits on it. So moving on, what is the impact your sign has? Let's see. You will be one of the signs who's going to really benefit. Okay. So I dabble in the Vedic and the Western astrology. Keep that in mind, and do watch your sun, moon, rising when you connect with the reading. Okay. And yeah, this is more like the moon. So let's see, what do we need to see for our gems? So Michael gives me like a big smile. I see like that amazing smile on the face. So basically, whatever was troubling you as of now, that held you not to smile, you're going to smile with the Ace of Wands. So let's begin. Gemini moon sign. Just see your natal chart, to get the clarity and the clear picture. So I think this is about a yoga which is coming around, which is Dhan Yoga basically. And this transit in your 10th house is going to be supremely beneficial. Okay, it is like the King of Pentacles energy that I saw, but I don't know. I can't unless it flips out. So this is about family, this is about resources, this is about abundance which is really coming your way. And of course, you saying, you know what, I am walking away from things that don't serve me well. Okay, so you're being very practical, you're being very grounded, and you've sat down in the energy, and times haven't been great for my Geminis, many of you, not obviously everybody, but many of you, there has been that kind of energy when you've been trying to make ends meet, you've been trying to push yourself each day as it comes kind of vibe. But with this transit happening, it brings about many opportunities, many possibilities that you don't even see. Okay, but make sure that you don't, sort of get confused. Okay, use your intuition well and gather up. So this is Leo energy, which is really about, more like the Saturn energy, and it's about 1 second. Yep. So with the strength here, and from the Five of Cups to the strength, it has been a fairly, you know, difficult journey. Not an easy journey, but you've made it through, right? And you're going forward, you're gathering up, and that's what the Spirit is advising that you have to continue doing, because this transit is going to give you abundant opportunities, possibilities to explore, whether it's career, whether it's education, whether it's love, whatever. Just be open to it. But make sure that you have your guards up, with the Eight of Pentacles that I see here, because you've seen the phases through, you've seen it every way possible, so you can understand things better. So stay practical is what I'll say. One more. See, Eight of Pentacles came out. I mean, it just had to. So basically, let me just keep this and pull out the divine direction also. So with the Eight of Pentacles, as I was saying, it is really about you knowing it, seeing it well, and staying very practical about it. You're not going crazy knowing that, oh, you know what, this is coming my way, I'm feeling so happy, maybe like a love tie coming to you, maybe, something amazing in your career front happens. So whatever, it is definitely bringing amazing significant energy towards you. But again, the advice here is that please do not let go of your practicality. Why? Because you still have to sort of balance it well, okay? And this is like a very snip kind of thing that I'm doing. But I would definitely say, as I said, that it's one of the signs that is going to benefit is yours, right? It is going to gain. It is definitely going to gain. And I was just looking at the chart. So yeah, I mean, it is change in your destiny. It is about the gains, as I see. It is about, still knowing that it's coming my way, yet I'm being very balanced about it. And pushing it through, because you know that luck is on your side, So here, I think Jupiter is doing all the magic of bringing in the comfort, of bringing in resources, of easing out your finances, and building blocks for you in the good way, wherein when we see that, we mean that you are building something big. So that's amazing. But stay grounded is what I get, because you would definitely see a huge change in days to come with this transit, and the impact is going to stay for some time. What is the divine direction? You just have to start asking now, because it is about asking. It is about saying, what, I need to just learn how to connect. As I said, this energy is about extending yourself, expansion. So it's not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of saying, what, I trust myself more than anybody else. And I know that I'm confident if I extend myself to something, or I give my energies to something, or whatever, service, career, education, person, people, they would be ready to help you through. You just need to take the first step forward, and that is what Jupiter is going to help you do. And you would be supremely happy, trust me, in regard to your finances, in regards to your love, in regards to the comfort that comes away. This is big changes, destiny in store that you don't even know, okay? So I send you so much of love and light, and do like and subscribe. I shall see you the next time, and we move on to Cancers. Hello, my Cancer babies. How are you guys doing? I welcome you to Soulstarot. So, I'm a Cancer rising. I love to see this. So, to watch your sun, moon rising, when you watch the reading, especially the moon, considering we're doing your um, uh, Jupiter in transit Jupiter transiting in the house of Pisces. So we're going to talk about that, and we're going to see the impact of it, right? So it hasn't been an easy go for many, considering the placement of Saturn, in whichever way it has been. So knowing fully well, we know Saturn talks about the Kal, and now Jupiter comes into play. So where is it really placed collectively? If I kind of see, it is really aspecting in your in the ninth house, right? So it is about broadening your horizon. So Jupiter is known for expansion, right? Jupiter is known for bestowing you with the higher knowledge, bestowing you with abundance, bestowing you with the things that you don't see. Yes, but as I said, when you watch your sun, moon rising, you get a clarity on as to how, which area is going to get affected. For Cancers overall, your learning, your spiritual expansion is on the go. Many of you are star seeds, many of you are becoming those, right? You are healers on the way. But again, your inclination towards all of this will definitely increase, hands down. You would find such people on the way, maybe in the form of your soul ties, contracts, etc., maybe mentors, or ascended masters. If you can identify with them, you would know that how these parables link and how they take you forward towards abundance, right? So the page of wands at the bottom. So let's see what comes out for my Cancerinis, my Cancers. Okay, Cancers, pick up yourself and get going, baby. Because I think abundance is going to be big, depending where Saturn is, and of course the Rahu placements. You just need to know. As I said, Queen of Pentacles, it's money, honey, all the way. Stability. Virgo definitely playing around. Definitely. You have worked so hard. You have, and you are still progressing on the way. Your plans are going to get fulfilled provided you believe in yourself and don't let anyone tell you anything else. Okay, so when I talk about that, it is about personality. It is about knowing that what you got and what you bring to the table, no one does. Okay, that doesn't mean that you undermine the other person. You're not doing that, I'm sure. But what I mean by this is that you bring the best on the table, and because you're confident, you are smart, you have all that it takes to make anything work in your direction. And that is what Jupiter is aligning you for. I mean, big changes in definitely in your career front and higher learnings. I have like a Queen of Pentacles and a King of Pentacles. It is screaming love as well for me. It's a strong soul tie, or maybe like this mesh of divine masculine and feminine energy coming together finally to make big, huge plans. Twin flames together on the journey for a mission, identifying it. Strong inclination, as I said, in the sections of, creativity, love, hands down, are aspected. I mean, it is seen. So you just have to see, like I said, you have to see where is it really placed? Where is the sun? Where is the moon placed? I can't go in detail talking about, the dharma aspect or the Saturn aspect or Rahu or Ketu. I can't do all that because it's going to elongate the reading. But in your natal chart, if Jupiter is placed a little weak, it might add stress. Okay, so make sure that you check that out. But overall, what we see here with the cards, etc., from the divination, the messages that we get is that you would be very, very successful in days to come. Your career is going to bloom and blossom. Why? Because your higher self is finally rising up, and you're seeing things the way you never saw them. You've healed from something that was not really serving you. You were standing in the way, that held your growth. There's a very strong possibility, right? So Cancers, I think that it just screams abundance, it screams innovation, it talks about magnetizing your creativity, having that impact on people. Some of you, I think, would dabble in the social media way, way big, and some of you would definitely love to explore the idea of entering this black hole. But this is going to make you such a stronger and a better person, because I think for you, Jupiter brings in expansion, abundance, with I think not just a dash, but like a pot full of higher learning, which is fabulous. I think it's amazing. I mean, I'm happy that these messages come for me. I can take it, and don't tell me that you don't agree with it. Why? Because I know that you are also getting the signs, because I am getting those signs. Okay, so your past loved ones are never far from you. I've been seeing a lot of threes. I've been seeing a lot of combinations that way. And believe you me, they're all talking about that my ancestors are really trying to communicate. I'm connecting with my ancestor. You should try and do that. I'm finding a lot of feathers on the way. I'm finding a lot of syncs and synchronicities getting placed. So they're sending you signs, and they're telling you that, good times lie ahead. Just keep walking and know that it's yours. With the Queen of Pentacles energy, the high self rising, believe you me, you're going to change the game. Okay, so I shall see the next time, my Cancers, and let's move on to Leos. Hi Leos, how are you guys doing? So Jupiter in Pisces transit happening, how is it really affecting you guys? So really, when I see the chart, it's transiting in your 8th house, and do watch your sun moon rising, as I said, so that you get a clear picture. Okay, so this is really to do with your health. Okay, this is really to do with money. Let's dive in first, get the cards and see what's coming up. So unexpected situations in regard to health can be seen for you. Okay, so I don't want to talk malefolate and benefolate, because obviously many of us don't understand that kind of language. But I would just say that you need to check your birth chart. Make sure that if Jupiter is strong, it is going to bring about, it is going to bring about a lot of peace back. It's going to restore whatever you felt was lost for you. It's going to give you a different perspective in life. It's going to offer you gains that you've been waiting for, provided you stay balanced. Okay, so let's see what comes out for my Leos. Leos, just make sure that you don't get aggressive. Okay, I get that vibe. It's time to make good connections. It's time to open up the possibilities. Absolutely. I mean, it had to come this way, It really had to come this way. So we have the Ten of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is about you saying, you know what, I am done. I'm walking away from things that were not serving me. Absolutely. This is about losses. This is about that sense of not feeling great, good, and just, going towards the hermit mode. So the next card that pops out is the Emperor, that you're staying strong in the energy, Taurus. It is you, maybe you're dealing with a Gemini or a Libra as well, but they're saying that, this is the energy when we talk about that sudden change, that, you stand strong because you're being sent the signs and things as to what you need to focus upon. Make sure that you're not investing in people who do not serve your highest good. Okay, please don't do that, because that will be very, very difficult for you to handle, because the red signs definitely are seen. Okay, but with the transit here, it is going to extend your options. You might meet somebody powerful. You might get opportunities that can help you go across the globe, that can bring about unseen and unexpected gains. So make sure that you make the right kind of connections and explore the possibilities, okay, so that you can get the overall benefit and the overall comfort. Okay, One more. Two of Cups. Absolutely. This for me. This is also about getting the right opportunity at the right time. It's not just love, really. It is, could be that something amazing in love is coming for you guys, or you already have it, and this the kind of understanding. You're basically figuring things out for you in love, and you want a comfortable kind of vibe. You want complete reciprocity. You don't want to be in that head that, oh, it's going to happen one day. Finally, Leos, you are getting the head wherein you are saying that I will be doing what fits me, what feels right to me, right? You will not hassle yourself when it comes to career, relationship. That is what Jupiter will try and help you through, okay? But the whole idea is that if you do not make use of the time in the right way, the opportunity is lost, right? So this transit in Pisces is telling you that you need to explore more. You need to spend more time with your family. Make sure that you do not, like I said, you have to see your sun, moon, rising, because they're sending me a lot of messages for you guys. Let me pull out the divine direction and then we talk about it. Yeah, Leos, I told you that. This is Two of Cups again, the balance, it says balance. So it is time to find balance in your life. Please ask yourself what is important to you. That is what Jupiter in the house of Pisces is trying to tell you. This is a Sagittarian energy, okay? So overall, fairly nice, bringing out the balance back, bringing you the comfort that you want. So overall, there would be grace, there would be blessings that Jupiter is going to bestow upon you, because finally you will be actually seeing what is important to you, what matters to you. You would not be investing your time and energy with people who are not serving you. You would not be spending more. Be careful about your finances, because that is something that I see. Make sure that you check your finances and take care of your finances well. Explore possibilities, meet new people, interact with new people. Change of energy at times brings about things that you don't even imagine. So embrace it, alright? So thank you, Leos. I shall see you the next time, and do subscribe. Bye. Hey Virgos, how are you guys doing? I welcome you to Soulstarot. So Jupiter in Pisces transiting, okay, in April. Make sure that you go to the timestamp to know more about Jupiter in Pisces, okay? But how does it really impact your sign? Do watch your moon sign, okay? Sun, moon, so that you get a clear picture and you're not confused about it, okay? So this is really a lot to do with your emotional wellness and about your health, okay? But you know what? The wheel is surely turning for you. And when I say that why? Because I know for many that it is being the 4th and the 7th, it is really going to bring about that change that you so want in a relationship, with the 6 of Swords at the bottom. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or like I said, check the natal. So if the 4th lord sort of comes with your lagna that we talk about, it can bring about loads and loads of opportunities. It can make the complex world much easier, okay? And it is going to benefit you big time when it comes to exploring, when it comes to education, when it comes to property, when it comes to travel, things like that. Fresh new start, Ace of Pentacles, that is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That is your energy. Jupiter is going to bring about what you did not see coming. It is going to make sure that new opportunities of growth are presented to you themselves, because for some of you it could be very unexpected, and for many you've been working hard for it, okay? So it is about fulfilling what you really had worked hard for, right? And whether it's your health, whether it's your career, whether it's love, all shall be bringing in a lot of emotional fulfillment, a lot of happiness to you, a lot of growth to you, Virgos. With a Nine of Wands, for me, Nine of Wands is about, guarding yourself. Just make sure that you do guard yourself. Why? Because you've seen a tough time. You've seen a difficult period wherein, and Jupiters are known that, they have a very different way of dealing and, putting out across things with people. Why? Because at times what they want to say and how they perceived is very different, right? Because they're clear about what they want. They're very clear about what they want. So with the Nine of Wands, this is about you seeing things for the way they are. You're saying, what, let me just analyze it more, because you don't want to lose out on this opportunity. You don't want to give up on this opportunity, and that's true. One needs to do that, because if you, like I said, it is also about being very active, actively engaged in your personal growth, actively engaged in knowing that I have to make it work for me no matter what. And I have to work towards my desires my way. I cannot let people come and tell me that, this will serve you well or that will serve you well, with the Two of Pentacles that I saw. You don't want to be in that energy. You don't like that, no? So I think Jupiter in Pisces for you, because it's known as the bestower of knowledge, bestower of abundance, opulence, the devil. It's also telling you to guard yourself. This is Capricorn energy with the Ten of Pentacles that I see. I'm going to take that just to clarify. This is about emotional wellness and something to do with a relationship that's so a tough period, okay, for some, but now finally it is going to be okay, because Jupiter in transiting Pisces is going to bring about that affection back, that understanding back, and you would also get a little easy, because what happens at times, Virgos ride high, don't get me wrong, not all the Virgos but some Virgos. So when you do that, you need to be balanced. So it's like what you give is what you get, right? So emotional wellness is basically in your hands. You need to see what you're really giving out and what is it that you're bringing back on the table, right? So whether it's travel, whether it's career, whether it's education, whether it's love, it is a very benefiting time for you, and it's asking you to take that leap of faith so that you can see things for the way they are. It is the time to fulfill your desires. It is the time to fulfill and see through all the mysteries, finally. But that requires a lot of Nine of Wands energy. That requires a lot of understanding too. Okay. So I love it, Virgos. Very nice. So you're on the path of unveiling things. Amazing. And new beginnings are just round the corner. This transit is going to be amazing for many, many, many of us. Flow is what we get. Do we need anything else? No. And cloud at the bottom. So when we talk flow, we talk about being in the ebb and the flow. Be flexible. You need more flexibility in your life. Allow yourself to go with the flow. Absolutely. If you're too guarded about things, if you do things a certain way, the advice is to just change it a little more. Be a little more flexible. As Kana says that, make sure that you smile no matter what. You do not hold grudges for people. You do not hold malice for people. You just give them love so that you receive that love back, and you have that energy of 6 and 9, that what you give is what you will get. Make sure that you're doing that so that your emotional wellness cup is full and the Ace of Pentacles is presented to you. With this transit happening, it's going to be amazing for you, Virgos. So I shall see you the next time. Do subscribe to the channel. I shall go to Libras. Hello Libras, how are you? So I'm back doing a reading for you guys. So Libras, we're doing Jupiter transiting in the house of Pisces and the impact it has on your sign. So let's see what's really coming up. If you want to know more about the transit details, it's all time stamped, okay? So Libras, let's see. And if you have just joined in my love, you're a new joiner, make sure that you watch, the channel, explore the page, and do subscribe. If you're an old joiner, haven't subscribed, please do. That helps my channel grow. Okay, so what is really Jupiter bringing in for you? Jupiter known as the bestower of knowledge. Jupiter known as abundant as one can get, It is really bringing you abundance. It is really bringing in a lot of opulence, okay? It is really bringing in that go kind of energy from maybe the Trik Bhav, depending, where is it really placed. So don't ask me what is a Trik Bhav. Why? Because you'll have to work it out around. I dabble in the Vedic and astrology. Keep that in mind. So do watch your sun, moon, rising. So it is really transiting in the house of work, career, services. So let's see what is coming around for Libras and how is Jupiter bringing it. So maybe for some of you, you have seen a lot of Trig Bhav kind of energy, which is about, how should I put it? The Trig Bhav is about deaths. It's about enemies, like not genuine people around you. It's about illness, disease possibly. So you just have to see how is it placed in your sign, Libras. Why? Because the benefit that Jupiter brings in your house is going to help you get out of this whole mess, out of this Trig Bhav. Okay, so when I talk about that, let's see what pops out for you. You would definitely get a lot of recognition that you've been really waiting for. Okay, and it's going to come your way as truth may strike. I have shown you the card at the bottom first, Ace of Swords, and Michael comes in my reading. It's fabulous. So with the Knight of Pentacles that I saw the first, it is the most steady, the most stable, the most patient one, who is saying, I'm on the journey. That's what I'm saying. The Trig Bhav, definitely. You've seen a very rough ride, a tough ride with people, tough ride in career, tough ride with family ties, tough ride in pretty much everything. So basically, it is going to get you released. You might be dealing with a Cancer. This is Taurus, Virgo. This is divine masculine, feminine. This is you finally saying, I am taking control finally of what matters to me, because this is the house of work. This is the house of finally recognizing where you need to put in your energy, because see, the Chariot finally sees it clear, whereas the Knight of Pentacles is just walking in the direction. With the Fool, the Aquarian, so Jupiterian, they're telling you to take that leap of faith one more time. Could be that they're advising you something, your intuition may guide you like that. Make sure that you follow it. Do not stand confused no matter what, because when you see the timeline, etc., you'll realize that where was I and where I am right now. Okay, so that is where you'll be able to make a clear understanding. So it is going, if it is in the earth house, the placement of Jupiter, then definitely it's bringing in a lot of wealth to you, a lot of prosperity to you. Okay, but make sure that you find that out so that you know exactly how this transit is going to help you. But definitely you're getting free from the Trig Bhav, you're getting free from old enemies, you're getting done, free, dusted with the complexity of the issues or obstacles you faced in your career. Some kind of debt that some of you may have had, that is going to get cleared, and you are basically saying, I am reaching out for the sun. So let's see, what do we need to see for Libras. Just take that leap of faith. Don't trust it. Don't make the same mistakes over and over. Just trust your intuition and know that it's guiding you in the right direction. It is so guiding you in the right direction. It is bringing in a lot of happiness. It is bringing in a lot of comfort. It is bringing in a lot of joy to you. As long as you see and trust what the Spirit is sending you. I have guides here that says your spirit guides are here to help you. So spirit guides are not just angels or we as mystics or shamans or whoever, we get it. They are basically any deity you believe in, any power you believe in, but they're communicating to you, talking to you. So Libra is going to be a fabulous time. Embrace it with all the happiness and faith. All right, prosperity is here. It's here for you. See you. I shall see you the next time. Moving on to Scorpio. Hello Scorpies, how are you guys doing? I welcome you to Soulstarot. So Jupiter transiting in the house of Pisces, how is it impacting your sign? Let's see. Do watch your sun, moon, rising, okay, moon, so that you get a clear picture. So I just see goodness. That is what the guides tell me. This is the energy you've been in. The Four of swords kind of vibe. You've been sitting, praying, healing, working through, and of course, there has been some kind of pressure. But this transit, let's see what is it really bringing. So I dabble in the Vedic and the Western. Keep that in mind, and do subscribe to the channel if you've not, like and share as well. So the second and the fifth lord, again, we just have to see where it's placed in the moon, right? So it is about health. So yeah, goodness maybe in health is what they were showing me. So true. So it is about goodness in health, possibly that you're resting, right? And this is about finally this transit coming in, like knowing Jupiter, which is a bestower of abundance, basically, is bringing in so much more that you don't know and you're not even aware of. So I get these 4, 5. I can't take them, but yeah, I definitely get a 6 of swords I'm going to take. So the 6 of swords here, this is about you basically making peace with everything. It is everything, basically you saying, you know what, I will not take the pressure anymore of life in general. I will not be pressurized into a relationship. I will not be pressurized for taking up a work, career, job, whatever, because finally you are trusting your guides, you're trusting whoever did you believe in more than ever. Okay, so in addition to what this brings, good health, it also opens up your higher self big time. So you're basically trusting, and I know you have to see where is it, you have to see your natal to really get the clarity. But also I think the age group, you don't have to feel stressed. Why? Because no matter what the age you are in, Scorpios, you are coming out of something that you so wanted. Okay, this is like a new cycle in love happening for some of you big time. You're making peace with it and you're ready to go that extra mile for that person that you possibly really want, and your guides are also suggesting you that. But this particular transit is going to really, because this is emotional wellness, yes, but this is also about creative energies that play together. This is also about finally, if you got children, happiness all around you, joy around you, health going great. So goodness in pretty much every respect. You're going to gain that knowledge that this is what really matters, the emotional wellness. You were probably running after the wrong people, the wrong things, and now finally this transit brings about that kind of energy wherein you're going to see the right gains are with the right people. Okay, I think it's amazing. Why? Because by the end of the day you might as well meet somebody who can really heighten your sense of understanding, who can heighten your awareness as to how you see things in regard to love, in regard to career, in regard to relationships, etc., etc. So but do watch your Mahadasha, and like I said, you have to really see the natal chart to really get the clear picture. But I think this transit is going to be very beneficial because it's going to bring about emotional goodness and clarity more so, because that is where you see everything coming and falling into place. Okay, 1 minute. So I had a card that fell down. So this is home. As I said, the energy is about changing something in your environment. Could be a home front, could be your inner compass, which is really guiding you through, telling you that this is what feels right and this is how I'm going to do. But it is going to happen in the pace it's going to happen, but it is going to largely uh, give you that head that, okay, you know what, investing in the right people brings out the right kind of opportunities and possibilities. So Scorpio, this transit happens to be great, wonderful for you as well, and I shall see you the next time. Until eternity, bye. And we move on to Sagittarius. Hello Sagittarius, how are you guys doing? Let's do your reading as to how Jupiter in the house of Pisces is bringing about the change in your life. What is in store for you? I think you're going to be highly benefited, because Jupiter, we know, brings a lot of happiness. Okay, brings about a lot of comfort in our lives. Okay, so we just have to see the sun moon so that we get the clear picture. But yes, overall they show me comfort for you. They show me that it is going to bring about an ease from your issues that you've had with people. So there would be a lot of emotional wellness that comes into play. But let's see. Ace of Swords for me is travel. Ace of Swords for me is the right kind of information. Ace of Swords is very unexpected, something which is coming. Okay, so it could be anything. So Jupiter in Pisces is going to bring about something that you're not expecting at all. This is Gemini, Libra. Okay, make sure that you see it the way it is. Okay, if your eyes are open, make sure that you open your eyes more. I always say that. Okay, at times what we see is not what it is. Make sure that you get your facts right. That's the kind of vibe I get. So make sure that you're taking care of whatever was worrying you in the past, and how it's playing out for you now. So this could be in sudden ease, in the same that happiness comes in the way that you don't even imagine, or this could be something that sees the light of the day that you wanted it to. Could be higher learning, could be you finally seeing the truth, delving deeper, saying, you know what, I know where is it leading, where is it going. Wow, so this is awareness. This is awareness for you, Sagittarius. This transit brings about the awareness. What else, Michael? You're doing your calculations, or you've done your calculations right. And if you've done that, as I said, if your placement is correct, the Jupiter can really bring about huge abundance that you don't see coming. Could be a sense of some kind of, as I said, I see a page of swords, but it has to flip. But could be about taking something up again, doing a lot of higher learning practices. Students may be going forward ahead with exploring more. Social media will really attract you, possibly, but I don't know, it has to pop. Let me see. Don't get worried about anything, okay? I know they show me that. Maybe take care of your, there's a feminine energy. Just take care of that feminine energy. Could be your sister, mother, wife, whoever, I don't know. But see, this comes out back. So I'm going to take that. The Page of Swords, yes. So we have this energy here, which is about you finally raising the bar. You finally going ahead, forward. And you're saying, you know what? Whatever comes my way, I'm going to prepare myself. See, 8 of Wands. You are ready. You are so ready because the guides are supporting you. Your positioning is supporting you, and they're saying, you know what, no matter however difficult times you've seen, and you might as well end up experiencing something not great, but they're saying you'll be prepared for it, because there would be a lot of communication, there would be a lot of downloads that you'll get, a lot of understanding you'll receive, a lot of clarity you'll get, and there would be this sense of knowing by the end of the day. You would not stand confused. So anything that was holding you back, anything that was tying you down, is going to just go away, because when Jupiter is going to transit, it is going to bring about sudden changes. Good or bad, you have to tell me, but essentially what I see here is changes that are for your good, for your highest good. Okay, at times we don't understand that, but when they happen and we kind of connect the parables, we realize that okay, this was it, and we just need to be in this state of gratitude. So pulling out a divine direction. Okay, move, get up, get active, Tai Chi or Pilates. So this is about you finally being asked to take action, finally paying attention to your health, illness, okay? Make sure that you keep yourself fit and fine, make yourself happy and going, and not staying in the lag energy at all, one bit, alright? So I shall see you the next time on Eternity Sagittarius, and we shall move on to Capricornians. Hey my Capricornians, how are you guys doing? I welcome you to Soulstarot. So I'm back doing a reading for you guys. Jupiter in Pisces. How is it really impacting your sign? Okay. So if you want more information on the same, you can please go on to the timestamp and check. Okay, it's all timestamped. So it's just a sneak peek that I'm doing, but the detailed version, of course, I'm going to pull out sometime. So, but I think it's fairly detailed. So yeah, Capricornians, for you guys, see, as I said, do watch your sun, moon, rising for a clear picture, right? And this transit really for you guys is going to be all about co-creating. It's more like the Three of Pentacles kind of energy that I get. Okay. Third house, yeah, it aspects the third house, so of course, in the third, aspecting the seventh, so this is about partnerships. This is about finally accepting the way it is, seeing things the way it is, and all that. So I haven't just even shuffled this yet, and they're giving me this. So okay, it is about high learning. Definitely, it is about travel. It is about changes that come your way that you don't see. Jupiter being the bestower, as I always say, about knowledge, about gains, and about bringing everything into place. Finally, abundance, profit. So it is going to be a supreme change that you don't see coming. That you just don't see coming. It's a big awaited change. It's fated. It is about you finally coming to a place where you belong. Okay, you finally seeing things in regard to how relationships and partnerships work. You finally saying, what, I am happy knowing that this is panning my way, going my way, although the star placements are definitely working and helping you through. What else for my Capricorns? You have manifested, you've been waiting for this, it is coming towards you. It is unexpected gains, someone coming to see you, someone coming and bringing good news for you, travel on the horizon, a change in the workplace with the Chariot, finally call to action, you riding it big time, and you're saying, what, maybe a love scene wherein someone is traveling all the way for you, and finally the wait gets over. This is everything coming back, not getting not feeling the pressure anymore, because you finally see that whatever you've planted is really getting manifested. Okay, so overall this transit is supremely beneficial for my Capricornians. Let me tell you that it is about you finally seeing things the way they are. You finally saying, what, no matter the situation be, no matter the times be, I know that my efforts are going to be rewarded. I know that I've completed this cycle finally. I'm going to work on my future planning the right way, investing in the right people and the opportunities that I so deserve. Okay, I love this Capricorn so much. Let's pull out a divine direction for you. This particular transit is going to be super helpful. Super helpful. It's a long reading. I usually do encapsule readings a little less, but yeah, that is why I've got more videos on the channel. And I don't use AdWords, so I would really urge you guys to subscribe and give us a shout out, share it, help us grow. That would be wonderful. Let's see. Okay. So this is balance, OMG. Yeah. So this change that comes in so unexpectedly, could be a career change, could be love change, could be something amazing coming back to you that you so wanted in love, work, whatever. They're saying don't be overwhelmed by it, stay balanced. It is time to find balance in your life and ask yourself what you really want. Okay, so you could, it is Aries, Leo, Sag, it is Cancer here that I see. Aquarian, of course, definitely bringing about the abundance that you so deserve. I shall see the next time, and I'm going on to Aquarius. Hello, my Aquarius. How are you guys doing? Welcome to Soulstarot. So we're doing your reading for Jupiter transiting in the house of Pisces. How is it impacting your sign? Do watch your sun, moon so that you get a clear picture. Cross watcher, make sure that you use your compass, okay? And also to subscribe to the channel, don't postpone joy. One should not, okay? And Yeah, so for you guys, Aquarius, I think you have to for you this show, it's like, when I see the collective energies, it is all about the house of work. It is all about recognition. It is all about everything finally coming to play. Okay, but again, malefic or benefic, you have to sort of see so that you get the vibe clearly. But overall, what we see here is that you have the strength to fight it all. Okay, you have the strength to really fight it all, and you heal from situations that did not serve you in a certain way. So let's see, Aquarius, what is popping up for you. It's like the gibbous moon energy I get, that you're right there, just there. And some of you are just like saying, you know what, no more. But that's what the spirit is saying, that stay there. Finally, light comes. Jupiter coming in, bringing in abundance. April 13th is when it starts happening. And when that happens, we get a lot of light. We get a lot of love. We get a lot of benefits, profits. Strength is what we get. Leo energy. Saturn for me as well. Again, this is so much to do with, events in the past. This is so much to do with, somehow they show me health. It's about you really fighting it big, standing your ground, knowing that this is the only direction that would make you better, and you're doing that work. So with this transit, you know what, this is going to bring about the sheer clarity that you've been waiting for, that you've been wanting, and it is going to be a powerful one. Why? Because it is going to bless you in ways that you can't even imagine. Money, yes. End of painful events, yes, because you're going to stand really tall. Gemini, Libra. King of Swords is about saying that I have the wisdom now finally to say what I feel. Okay, because I don't go by what people tell me. Okay, I have the wisdom of blending it with my experiences and taking help from the ancestral world. So, yeah, the eighth house of ancestors, possibly. Again, make sure that you look back, reflect, and see you need how you have changed or how you need to change certain things so that you can invite the opulence, invite the abundance that Jupiter so wants to bring in. Okay, we have there's so much of air that I have here. This is the Two of Swords. Don't stay confused or ignore what you're being told, what your intuition is telling you, what your ancestors are telling you, and over the experiences what you've learned. Don't ignore it. That's what Jupiter in Pisces is going to help you through, that you will not ignore that direction it's giving you to go in. You would follow it so that you can avoid painful events. That could be about loss of money, that could be about losing somebody in family, and all that. So that is what they're saying. Your placement of Jupiter is going to bring you the wisdom, is going to bring you the strength manyfold, so that you can make it happen. That's why I said the gibbous energy that I get. You are on the right path, my Aquarius. Do not let anyone tell you anything less, because this is where it's going. There are a lot of downloads happening, a lot of information coming in, a lot of messaging, texting, calls you're going to receive from people that you never heard of, you never heard from. And you would know that, what, I'm surprised. And I'm happily surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised, because benefits are around the corner. Post the transit, there are big changes cited. Big changes. Okay. So let's see, what do we have for my Aqua babies? Divine direction. I get clearing. So clearing is about finally removing blockages that are not serving you, finally saying no to what doesn't feel right to you, finally letting go of the unwanted emotional baggage or the material baggage. Just being very clear about things, not standing confused, because like I said, one has to be very prepared. That is what they're telling you, that you would be rightfully directed in the direction you need to go, and do not go confused and do not get confused by what people say to you, because trust your experience, trust your ancestors more, your wisdom more than ever before. Okay, so I shall see you the next time, and we move on to Pisces. Hello, my Pisces. How are you guys doing? I welcome you to Soulstarot. So, to watch your sun, moon, rising before I start, and if you want to delve more into the energy, it's timestamp. Go to Jupiter and Pisces. The information has been shared already. We're doing an encapsulating timestamp. So, Pisces, Jupiter. Hi, Pisces. So, we're doing your transit. In your sign, moon sign, Jupiter transiting in the house of. Again, do watch your sun, moon, rising if you need more a clearer picture as to what is the impact of Jupiter in the house of Pisces. It's all time stamped. We're doing the last sign finally. I'm so tired. I don't do long readings much, but then this conjunction in the moon is going to, of course, moon, as we know, is about things that are not known. It's mysterious and all that with the Knight of Pentacles. It is something wherein you're trying to lower the impact of something, and this conjunction will help you with the same. So let's see what comes out for you guys. You've been fighting something for a while, basis the understanding that we get, but again, as I said, whatever you're fighting, we have a role to play in that, right? But the wheel, the aquarium, it is changing. It's changing for good, of course, because Jupiter and energy, this is right. With the moon, this is about easing off mental issues. This is about easing off health troubles if you face. But ensuring that you're standing on the wheel with sheer balance and confidence, knowing that you haven't done anything wrong. Jupiter is going to bring in the abundance, yes, but as I said, do watch your sun, moon, rising for a clear picture to avoid any kind of disappointment or any kind of lack mentality or any kind of loss. You need to know that you are walking the talk, you're not doing things that one should not. There is definitely a travel scene for many of you. There is higher learning for you. There are upgrades happening. And Pisces moon, come to think of it, is going to definitely benefit. Okay. Your career will definitely benefit if you infuse it with right kind of creativity and the right kind of people. Okay. Don't check your throat chakra, because that would really make the right changes. The Fool, take the leap of faith, yes, because this is like fresh new start for you. Don't make the same old mistakes that you've done. If you've done wrong with someone somewhere and you know it in your heart, make peace with that person, because that will help you bring and receive the abundance that you so want, right? Because what happens is that that sense of disappointment in your heart is fairly like the moon energy, which is not yet clear. Okay, so this transit is going to benefit you in making peace with all that you want to make peace with. And I have like the Six of Swords here. So definitely, while saying, do your inner work, sit down, see what you need to really release, okay, what you need to make peace with, so that you can invite this amazing balance. They both are like balance cards if you see clearly, but they talk and scream very different meanings. Okay, so when we talk these cards and we see these cards, this is about embracing the fresh new you, and Jupiter in Pisces is telling you to do that. It's bringing in that kind of abundance. It's bringing you partnerships, it's bringing you interactions, it's bringing you understanding of a different kind. It's bringing in high learning, it's bringing in travel, it's bringing in benefits and gains and all that you can think of. Of course, the impact and the degree will be different for each one of you, depending, your time of birth, depending the place of birth, and all that. But overall, it's a very, very good time. Very good time. Very good time. Let's see the divine direction. Okay. See, I told you abundance. Great news is heading your way. Six of Swords. Wheel. Fool. Abundance is coming to you in many, many ways. What else do we need? Do we need anything else? No way. But again, like I said, make sure that your focus does not go haywire. You do things the right way so that you can embrace this abundance that Jupiter can send you and bring you through. Make sure that you do not do it from the wrong place, because that is what is very, very important. And I shall see you the next time until eternity, guys. If this resonates, it's a timestamp reading in capsule. Aries to Pisces, Jupiter in transiting in the house of Pisces has been shared in detail, is timestamped. Do like, share, and subscribe, and appreciate the effort as well, because it's the journey that matters, right? Not the destination. Sending you so much of love and light. See you the next time.